Hey guys, and welcome. So today is the second live training of the month, and we're just going to keep this going every month. So we're going to have 2 live trainings coming your way every single month. So enough of me talking, let's just dive straight into what I want to talk about today. So what I want to talk about today is, let me just press play, is I want to talk about the 5 ways to generate extra revenue in 2021. So first of all, welcome. Okay, this is, like I said, it's the second live training of December. So after the news on Wednesday here in Wales, Wales is now moving into a second lockdown, or a third kind of lockdown. Our second main lockdown, we had one the other month, which was 2 weeks, but they've announced that on the 24th of December, day before Christmas, we've got a shut at 6 p.m. and we're moving into what's going to be a 3-week lockdown to begin, and then I'm guessing it's going to be a staggered restart. So the gyms are looking to be closed for at least 6 weeks here in Wales. So although this training was planned already before they even announced this news on Wednesday, what I'm going to talk about today is even more important to focus on. Okay, so it's even more of a reason for me to put this out there to you, because if you're stuck in Wales like I am, or the reports that England are going to move into a lockdown themselves once Christmas has been and gone, we really need to focus on this type of stuff. So in case you don't know who I am, okay, I just want to tell you a little bit more about who I am and why you should be listening to what I'm going to kind of talk about today. So I am David Kyle, owner of DKnine Fitness. We have a facility here in Cardiff, and I've been a Fit Pro, like a lot of you, for quite a while. I've been a Fit Pro since 2015. I started with an outdoor boot camp back home in North Wales, and then we moved down to Southampton to start a small group personal training, and we focused mainly on over 30s ladies when we started. That grew really, really quick after I got really good at Facebook ads. And we had a load of people asking me back then, how was I generating all these leads? How was I getting clients? How was I being able to run this business all by myself? And that's kind of where Fit Pro Lead Gen all started, with people just asking me. I was giving them tips and advice. And before you know it, people were saying, Dave, can I just pay you and you do my ads? And that is basically how it all started. So then in 2018, we opened up our first facility. We were looking online, we were looking in like estate agencies and all these different places for a location. We couldn't find one in Southampton, but eventually somebody was given their facility up in Cardiff, in South Wales. So we took that facility over, and since then it's been going well. We've got 2 full-time trainers, we've got a gym manager, and it's all going really well. Yeah. Then this week we were presented with a check. So we did a charity event about a month ago now, just after the second lockdown here in Wales. It was a 24-hour challenge where we were stepping on and off boxes for 24 hours. Almost nobody could walk for the next couple of days afterwards because their legs were just in so much pain. I think if you can really see that picture really carefully, it was £3,112 I think we raised for a mental health charity based here in Cardiff. So if you've never ran any sort of charity event before, definitely something you should consider doing. If you've got, even if you don't have a gym, even if you've got a boot camp or personal training or whatever it is you do, definitely consider running one. Okay, you get a lot of interest, a lot of publicity, and it looks good for your business itself, that you are really helping out in your community. Okay, so let's talk about the eggs basket situation. Okay, we should never have a situation where all our eggs are in just one basket, because if that basket falls, all those eggs crack. That is almost kind of the end of the thing. So take outdoor boot camp, for example. Okay, if you're not an all-weather type of person, your clients are not all-weather type of clients, when it snows, when it rains, when it's bad weather, are they going to turn up? If they don't, or you're not a weather snow type of person, you're basically going to have to just close your boot camp. So it's really key that we don't have this situation. Just take DKnine Fitness, for example, okay? If we only did training this year, then when the lockdown came and all our clients kind of didn't want to move online, then we've got no extra income coming in. So we're really going to be in trouble. So what I want to go today, I want to share with you 5 additional income streams that we use at DKnine Fitness. And these are things that you can implement really easily into your own fitness business. Come into the end of this year, you can start working on it now, between now and the new year, and then you can really properly implement it in the new year. And maybe you've got some of these stuff ready, but you've just never really thought about really pushing it, okay? So the first one is clothing and merchandise. It shouldn't just be a one-off thing where you post every couple of months, I'm going to get a load of new t-shirts, who is interested? This has got to be a deadly serious thing. It's got to be a proper income stream to your business. So it could be t-shirts and hoodies and shorts and leggings. We sell all of this stuff, and we do it in a way is when somebody joins DKnine Fitness, we give them a voucher to claim their free t-shirt straight away. Then on that t-shirt, that makes them instantly feel part of the team, and they have their name on the t-shirt. So instantly they're fixed. They want to stay. They feel part of the community. They feel part of the team. They feel part of the whole thing. And this is what we need to do, okay? And then every couple of months, we launch a new hoodie or t-shirt or design or something along those lines. So the people who love clothes, people who love this type of stuff, they're going to want to buy all the new stuff coming out. Okay, so every time we put a new hoodie out, we have a new big logo on the back. We put it out there and we get 3 or 4 people instantly want to buy it. And then every single month as well, we always say, okay, it's clothing order, who's interested? We've got t-shirts, hoodies, leggings, shorts, vests, towels, water bottles, hats, bags. We've got loads of different stuff, okay? But we tell them every single month the order's going in, and we get, I don't know, probably 10, 15 orders every single month. People buying new stuff, people reordering old stuff because some of the stuff is getting out of date and stuff like that. But it has to be part of your business. It's perfect as well because they're walking around Tesco's, they're walking around shops, they're going from the session to do all these other things. So it's great for branding and advertising because people are literally wearing your clothes out and about. So you're being recognized even more. So more people are going to start reaching out towards you. Other things you consider as well is MyZone, okay? It makes a massive difference to us because once somebody purchases a MyZone belt from us, they're definitely fixed and stuck with us for a much longer period of time. Yes, I know when they buy the MyZone belt, it's just a one-off purchase. It's not going to be like the t-shirts or hoodies where they keep repeat buying these things over and over again. But once they buy it off you once, you might charge an extra 30, 40 quid on top of the belt. That's a one-off payment extra you've gained. But the way MyZone works, it makes them feel like they're part of the team, part of the brand. They feel like they're part of the community, so they're going to stay with you for much longer. And then we talked about water bottles and just other stuff like that. So what clothing and merchandise ideas have you got that you could keep putting out there and constantly keep selling them? So you've got your memberships. We all know our memberships is the main thing, but can we add some sort of clothing and merchandise to our inventory of different things that we can sell to be bringing additional money in? Even when lockdown's happening, you could be telling them we're bringing out a special lockdown edition hoodie. Who wants one? If you're selling 3 or 4 of those, we're making like a £5 or £6 profit on each one, then you're bringing additional income in. Okay, let's look at number 2, which is internal challenges. So one of the great ones about these is something like a weekend workshop. It could be like 3 hours long, really focused on something specific, and you're kind of getting them to get involved. So we would just start this again and just focus on a weekend workshop before we dive into the other thing, okay? Maybe you just do this every couple of weeks, every couple of months, and you have a specific focus. Okay, we're going to do a weekend workshop next Sunday. It's going to be focused all on boosting your 1RM, or we're going to do a strongman challenge, or we're going to do a kettlebell workshop, or we're going to do a band resistance workshop, whatever you want it to be. But to come and do this workshop, it's an extra £30 for the workshop. 3 hours, £10 an hour they're roughly paying, and you say, yeah, I've got, let's say, 10 spaces available. That's an extra £300 in your pocket straight away from paying clients. If you don't fill all those spaces up, or you've got a couple of spaces left to push, then yeah, you can tell them, do you know any of your friends that might be interested in this workshop who would want to come along and have a go? But that alone, if you launch this every couple of months, every couple of weeks, whatever you want to do, focusing on different things, and then you charge, just say, let's say £30 for the 3 hours. Maybe you'll have a lunch break. Maybe you'll put on a little bit of food or some drinks and stuff. But that's an easy way to get an extra £300, £400, depending on how much you're going to charge. 6-week accelerator, another great idea, okay? You could literally just run this 3 times a year, okay? It doesn't have to be overly complicated. All it needs to be is extra support, extra accountability. But let's say you do one at Christmas, you do one just before the summer, and you do one just before we're heading into winter. And all they're doing is you're giving them extra support, extra accountability for those 6 weeks or 12 weeks, whatever you want to push it as, and they're going to work even harder. So with this, get a pre-photo, get an after photo. That way you're going to get amazing success story pictures. You give them extra support, extra motivation, and you would literally charge, let's say, 150 quid for the 6 weeks extra. So as long as they're paying their memberships and they're paying for this 6 week accelerator as well, you've massively upsold them, which is something else we're going to talk about in a minute. But weekend workshops, great idea. 6 weeks accelerator, great idea for additional internal clients paying. Next, we've got the yearly memberships, okay? So this is really, really good because it's going to reduce the rates to people to commit, okay? So we're going to have less people leaving because by getting people stuck on the yearly membership, they've committed for the whole year. It's a great idea as well if you need to boost cash for equipment, okay? Or maybe you just want to do a bit of Christmas shopping, so you'll put that Christmas, or you put the yearly offer out there, slightly discounted, okay? So like a 12-month commitment, but they're paying for 10 months, but they get 12 months in total. But like you say there, you're going to have less people leave once they commit to this because they've paid for the full year up front. You're going to get a nice cash boost to give you an extra bit of cash for Christmas, for additional equipment and all this stuff. And you've got people committed then for the full 12 months. But the way you want to do this, so you can only say it's available to 3 to 5 people. You just don't want to say it's like it's available to everybody because no one's going to take the offer. It's available to everybody. Just say we've only got 3 to 5 spots available on this discounted yearly membership. Who is interested? Because you never know if you're selling your 150 a month or something, and you say, you know what, yeah, we'll do it for 110 a month. So they say £40 a month roughly, and you get 3 or 4 people sign up to that. That's like an extra 3 or 4 grand straight in your back pocket straight away. That's really going to help with cash boost or purchasing additional equipment or having a great Christmas shopping experience. Number 4 is cross-selling. Now this is super, super, super key. If you only have one offer available in your business, you are massively shooting yourself in the foot. What I mean by this is if you only, let's say, offer large group boot camps or large group team training, or you only offer small group training, and you don't offer difference in prices, you don't offer different types of services, and you're shooting yourself in the foot, okay? Because some people, like myself, I like to be upsold. I like to buy something more expensive. You got other people who will go the opposite way. They would rather step down or purchase something smaller first before committing to that main program. So when people come to join us at DKnine Fitness, we say you've got 3 sessions a week, it's 159. Or if you want to do unlimited sessions, which is 6 sessions a week, that's an extra £30. So it's 189. And I can tell you probably 2 to 3 out of every 10 people will take that upsell offer. And that's instantly us. We've just made an extra £30 really for no additional work. And the reason you need to have this in place as well is because it keeps clients for longer, okay? You might be thinking, how does that work? Because let's say if your average client stays with you for, let's say, 8 months and you only have one program you can offer them, they come to the end, they think, you know what, 8 months, I've been with them a long time, I've got some good results, but I'm just not in love with it as much more. You can say to them, oh, wait, don't leave. What we can do is we can offer you this program, which is the upsell. This gives you more accountability, more focus, more support, so you're going to get results even quicker. Or why don't you just drop down onto our lowest tier program first? That keeps you motivated, that keeps you on board. And then when you kind of get out of all these holidays you've got planned, get out of the ruts that you're kind of struggling in work, you're still with us, you've still been ticking along slowly in the background, and then you can jump back up. Because even if somebody usually stays with you for 8 months and they take that downsell and that keeps them for another 2 or 3 months, you've just gained an extra 2 or 3 months of income because you never had that option before. So it massively keeps clients for longer. So make sure you have an upsell and make sure you have a downsell too. And like it says here, offers more value to your clients, okay? Because you don't always have to sell just one program. You can have that one program that you always push, but you can upsell them or downsell them whenever you need to be able to keep them and offer them more value because they'll be able to stay with you. Okay, the last one I want to talk about is retreats. Now, a retreat is literally a getaway. It could be internal or it could be abroad. So you can literally just say, yeah, we're going to do a retreat. It's going to be, let's say, March or April or something like that. We're just going to head 30 miles down the road to this nice Airbnb, this nice golf course, this nice mansion that I found. Or you can say, you know what, March, April, July type of thing, we're going to head to Spain. It's going to be a weekend, a couple of days, 5, 6 days. It could be a whole week away. We're going to take you away we're going to do this and that, and yoga and Pilates and nutrition. We're going to go jet skiing, whatever you want to do on this retreat. But it's going to help build a massively strong community. Because imagine those people that they've been part of your business for 3 or 4 months. Then you're going to take them away on this amazing retreat where they're going to have like the best time ever. They're never going to imagine anything possible like this ever before. How powerful is that going to be? Okay, they're going to love every single thing about it. And depending on if you do your research correctly, this one alone could be super, super, super profitable, because not only could it pay for you to catch the flights and your accommodation, if like that, you can get the whole thing sorted for like 150 quid, 200 pound, and you're charging like 500 quid, and you've got 10 spots available, then you're going to be in for a very decent profit. So those were the five extra income strategies I would definitely say, if you don't have now, get them done. If you've got some of them, then get the rest built. If you've got none of them, then start working one at a time. So let's just see if anybody's got any questions from what I've been going through. So if you've got any questions, post them below. Or if anybody is watching this kind of like on the follow-up or whatever, post your questions below. But I honestly, if you need to get some of these things done, like if we didn't have some of these things going during that first long lockdown at DKnine Fitness, we would have been in trouble, for the simple reason we couldn't have pushed new clothing during lockdown. Okay, we weren't able to sell and my zone belts that really kept people to stay with us. Somebody's asking who prints our clothing. So the person that prints our clothing is one of our clients. He basically comes to the gym, so he's quite good. He's literally 2 or 3 shops up from where we're based. So what I can do, I can maybe add him to the group and ask him. But from him, we get hats. We got I've got my Fit Pro mask from there as well. We've got gym gloves. We've got loads of clothing from him. And then all we do is literally have a massive list on the wall, share that picture every time we're going to do our clothing order every month, and just tell the world basically, if you want this, this is your chance. The next order won't be until next month. This design might be gone or something like that. So we're just putting it out there so people are interested, they can purchase. And maybe every single time we do that order, we might make 50, 60, 70 pound profit, and we've had to do no work at all. Your guys can only do clothes. Who said this? My guys can only do clothes. What do you mean by that? Do you mean the only thing you can sell is clothing? Or do you mean you know somebody that can do clothes? Just let me know what I mean. So again, if anybody is watching this on the replay, do let us know. Or if you have any questions of any of these slides that we've talked about, again, just let us know. So we talked about clothing and merchandise. Take a screenshot of this if you need to. We've talked about internal challenges. Now, if you've not done it before, I would definitely say you need to get this weekend workshop done. It's like super, super great idea. All you charge is like £30 for the 3 hours. You break it down into 3 50-minute slots. At the end of each 50 minutes, you get a 10-minute break. Put some sandwiches on, put some protein powders on, put some protein bars on, just anything to kind of break things up. Take them through maybe a nice stretch routine to get them warmed up for the first 50 minutes, maybe yoga or Pilates, something like that. Take them through a real focused thing, so like kettlebell swings or battle rope workout, something different to your usual workout, and then finish off with a nice long stretch or maybe a nutrition aspect to it. Charge 30 quid, and if you can get like 10 to 15 people on there, that's like £450 extra you just gained just by doing this type of thing. Okay, yeah. I get what you mean now. So when you're saying that he only does, yeah, so definitely just ask around, see if anybody else does them. But like when somebody joins us at DKnine Fitness, they get a little, I think it's called a tote bag. So when they come in, they pay, we're like, here's your welcome bag. In the bag, it's got the logo on. They've got the welcome guide. They've got the t-shirt voucher, the My Zone voucher. You've got a protein sachet tester package thing. What else is in there? Bring a friend voucher, which again, all these additional things, it looks class. They walk out with a bag, a load of goodies in them. They're really excited. But again, those are those bags that we get our guide to do. Okay, I'm going to kind of leave it there for today now. So if you do have any further questions, or anybody watching this on the replay, do comment. I'll answer those questions shortly later on, or whenever you watch this, I'll get back to you all. But have a good week, and I'll see you all. I think the next one is going to be, so 18th, 25th, New Year's Day. Should I put one on New Year's Day? I don't know. I maybe I'll put that vote to the group, see if anybody wants to join in on New Year's Day, and we'll have a specific topic. But if I don't see you or speak to you or anything, enjoy Christmas and have a New Year.